His sense of aesthetics, proportion, and mastery of the subtle nuances of the surgical art are why so many revere Dr. Broadway as one of the best in his field. The people who cherish Dr. Broadway's dedication the most are those that he has helped transform. It's reflected in their increased vitality, youthfulness, confidence, and happiness. Despite his fame and accomplishments, his clients still feel welcome and cherished every step in the process.
They made me feel very comfortable, like I was part of the family every time I came in.
It's so warm here. The minute that you walk in the door, you get people, you can sense their caring.
It's been like they've been family, so it's a nice environment and make you feel very comfortable.
He spent the time and explained the procedures to me, and it just made me feel much more confident about him.
I looked for him online. I wasn't sure who I was looking for. I had talked to a lot of people. I was concerned whether I would even go to a plastic surgeon here in Denver. But after meeting him and talking with him about all of that, I felt very comfortable.
From the moment I shook his hand, he was a very genuine, very warm person. You connect with him immediately.
Beyond how his clients and colleagues perceive him, Dr. Broadway has been featured numerous times by respected media outlets. His skill has been documented on television, in newspapers, and in magazines. Dr. Broadway has also been voted Best Cosmetic Surgeon by Colorado community newspapers and was the only plastic surgeon selected as one of 5280's Denver Beauty Gurus.
Plastic surgery isn't about the procedure, it's about you. That's why it's our first priority to listen to you and understand your needs and desires. Dr. Broadway is able to shape the plastic surgery procedure to fit your ideals, not his. When you know that your surgeon understands what's most important to you, it makes all the difference in how you look and feel. His training and dedication are second to none and backed up by a staff whose main concern is your respect, comfort, and safety. That's why our entire team is dedicated to helping you make the changes you want and give you the body you've always dreamed of.
Well, I think that happiness is really what people are looking for throughout their life. I think it's a prime motivator. What I do is really fun because I can contribute to that eventual goal, move them along that path to self-confidence, to having less concern about a particular part of their anatomy, and just giving them that self-assurance that they're looking for.
I'm extremely happy with the results. They are definitely more than I expected. I never realized just how important it was for me to get the procedure done.
It's really changed my life in the sense that I've always been a confident person, but I'm more confident now with myself, and I just couldn't be happier. I don't even know how to explain it.
There's always little things we can change about ourselves to make yourself more confident, and by doing these procedures that I've had done here, I feel like my confidence has increased quite a bit.
It's been wonderful. I'm very pleased with the results. Everyone I know asks me who did my procedure, and I gladly tell them it was Dr. Broadway.
You could tell he's just so obsessive compulsive with the way he did things that the work is just perfect.
When you decide to become a patient of Dr. Broadway, you are in the hands of one of the most renowned and accomplished in the industry. His achievements are wide-ranging, and his reputation is highly respected. He has earned such laurels as graduating magna cum laude. He has successfully completed numerous fellowships and residencies at some of the top medical institutions in the country. He also is one of a handful of plastic surgeons in the world to be triple board certified. So no matter what enhancement you're looking for, it is being performed by the best in the business. When you're one of the best at what you do, you are often asked to pass on that learning. Dr. Broadway is no exception. He has helped instruct doctors at medical schools for a number of years, as well as publish clinical papers on the physical and emotional importance of his trade. Dr. Broadway is also an international instructor, teaching other surgeons the most advanced plastic surgery techniques, including Vaser high-def lipo and Vaser high-def breast. He has lectured all over the world, teaching surgeons from Colombia, New Zealand, and Japan, and has hosted a number of body sculpting courses at the Bod Evolve training facility here in Lone Tree, Colorado. But what stands out the most, and which defines the man best, are his philanthropic deeds. For a number of years, Dr. Broadway has traveled across the globe, giving hope to those who don't have any. Dr. Broadway is an active member of Operation Smile, an organization which sends medical staff to volunteer their expertise to repair cleft lips and palates. With each operation, he is bringing a reason to smile to those who couldn't before.
I became involved with Operation Smile during my residency program. Its focus is to repair cleft lip, cleft palate throughout the world. There's a tremendous need for that type of surgery, especially in the Asian countries. I've had the opportunity now to travel to 6 different countries worldwide. Its focus is, again, taking primarily children with cleft lip and palate, and in 45 minutes to an hour and a half be able to completely change their life, change their outlook. And it's just an incredible experience for me. It's a lot of fun to go. I meet a lot of different people, see places in the world that I would otherwise have no reason to be there. But most importantly is that it gives me an opportunity to use my education, hopefully my God-given skills, to really impact somebody else's life.
Dr. Broadway also makes a difference back home in Colorado. For the past few years, he has organized surgeons and staff to donate a day of surgery, anesthesia, and surgery center funds to nonprofit organizations such as the American Red Cross, as well as to a personal staff member who suffered a great family loss. For him, it is a humble way to give to those who are in a time of need.
We really are a family here, and one of the great things about my staff is that they really attempt to make the patients feel comfortable here. Many of them have had surgery as well, so they can relate to their stories, to their concerns, to their fears, and we try to bring them into our little family here and get them through this process and hopefully get them to a point where they're comfortable and confident that this is the place for their surgery.
I'd recommend Dr. Broadway to anybody, and the reason why is because of the care that he and his staff takes.
He did a wonderful job. I would most definitely recommend him to other people.
I do every day. I do. For everything, he's amazing.
I just find the staff to be wonderful.
I absolutely would recommend him to others because I think it's hard to know where to go, who's good. There's so much, so many people tell you different things. And again, I just think based on my experience here, with how great the staff are, his clear knowledge and expertise, he clearly wants a good result for all of his patients. I absolutely would.
This decision is yours to make, and one which will change not only the way you look, but more importantly, the way you feel. Your happiness and comfort are our #1 priority, and that is why Dr. Broadway and his entire team are dedicated to guiding you on a journey to a more beautiful and confident you.